Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greece, a land of stunning beaches, incredible cuisine, and warm-hearted people. But have you ever wondered what makes Greece so unforgettable? Is it the food? Is it that ancient architecture, or perhaps it being the birthplace of democracy? No, in my opinion, it's actually their fascinating history, and that's the topic of today's video. We're going to uncover some lesser known facts about the ancient Greek world you probably didn't know. So let's dive in. In today's world, when you wish to propose marriage to somebody, you get on one knee and ask them. But not in ancient Greece. This was done by throwing an apple at somebody. If they caught the apple, it symbolized their acceptance of the proposal, and you were considered officially engaged. I mean, talk about a fruitly romantic gesture, right? Sneezing held a significant meaning, as it was believed to be a sign or a message from the gods themselves. It was thought that a sneeze was a divine omen, either foretelling good fortune or warning of impending danger. As a result, when somebody sneezed, people would often respond with a blessing, such as, "May Zeus help you," in the hope that the supreme god would protect and guide them through whatever challenges the sneeze might foreshadow. Hachu. Everyone's favorite philosopher, Socrates, had a rather unexpected past. He was a soldier. Before he decided to jump into the world of philosophy, Socrates served as a hoplite, a type of infantry, and fought with bravery and distinction in several battles. Who would have thought that the man who later spent his days discussing profound ideas and questioning the nature of reality once wore armor and wielded a spear on the battlefield? I guess you could say he had a spear of influence more than one way. I think it's a well-known fact that the Greeks played a role in modern democracy, but the Greeks had a very interesting way of how they voted. Instead of using paper ballots or modern technology, well, what was considered modern for them, they relied on broken small shards of pottery. Citizens would write the name of the person they wanted to vote for or against on these shards, and the votes were tallied to make the decisions. This practice wasn't only used on voting on small things throughout the city, it was also used to decide if a person should be exiled. If an individual received enough negative votes, they would be banished from the city. It's fascinating to see how a seemingly mundane object like a piece of pottery played such a significant role in shaping the political landscape of ancient Greece. Now let's talk about music. The ancient Greeks held a strong belief that music possessed the extraordinary ability to heal not only the body but the soul. Music played such an important part in their religious ceremonies and daily lives, as they believed it could provide emotional solace and promote overall well-being. This ancient wisdom of theirs has persisted throughout the ages and lives with us even today, as we continue to recognize the therapeutic effects of music in various aspects of our lives. It's remarkable to see how a belief from the distant past still holds true in the modern world, how those ancient Greeks continue to influence us on the daily. Now, let's talk a little bit about those formidable Greek warriors called hoplites. They were adorned with bronze armor that could weigh a staggering 60 pounds. Now, I can tell you from military service myself, that is a lot of weight to carry around. This impressive gear, designed for maximum protection, included a helmet, breastplate, greaves, and a shield. It's astonishing to think that these brave soldiers engaged in fierce battles while bearing such a hefty load. This not only showcased their incredible strength, endurance, and dedication to their cause, but also their relentlessness. The hoplites' ability to fight valiantly in the spite of this weighty burden truly exemplifies their remarkable combat skills and earned them the place in history that they have today. Now let's talk a little bit about marriage. In ancient Greece, there were unique expectations for men and women when it came to marriage. Married women were expected to stay loyal to their husbands, while men could engage in extramarital affairs, but as long as they were discreet, did not get caught, and did not bring shame and dishonor to their families. This intriguing aspect of ancient Greek society highlights the differences in the roles and expectations for men and women at the time. However, this varied between city-states. Everyone knows that in Sparta, physical fitness and strength were highly valued. But what you might not know is it's not just about the men, but for the women as well. Spartan girls were encouraged to participate in sports and physical activities like running, wrestling, and throwing javelins. This focus on physical powers aimed to ensure that women would give birth to strong and healthy children who would grow up to become capable Spartan warriors. And finally, let's move to ancient Athens, where a unique custom called paramokos, excuse my pronunciation, was practiced, which involved the expulsion of a human scapegoat during a time of crisis. You see, the Athenians believed that by ritually casting out a person from the city, they could ward off evil and avert disasters. The chosen individual, often a criminal or a slave, was ceremoniously expelled from the city, sometimes after being beaten or otherwise humiliated, to symbolically cleanse Athens of its impurities. Now, I'm pretty sure this didn't actually work, but hey, who am I to judge them, right? And finally, fact number 10. Ancient Greece was made up of over 1,500 individual city-states, each with their own unique governments, customs, and laws. These city-states, or polis, often had tense relationships and engaged in conflicts with one another, despite sharing the common language and cultural heritage. And there you have it, folks, 10 lesser known facts about ancient Greece that might have caught you by surprise. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the fascinating world of Greek history. And if you liked this video as much as I enjoyed making it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves.